South Korea in crisis. President declares and reverses martial law amid political chaos. South Korea has been thrown into turmoil after President Yoon Suk Yeol declared martial law late Tuesday night, only to revoke it hours later amid fierce backlash from lawmakers and citizens. The dramatic events have left the country's political landscape in disarray, sparking calls for Yoon's impeachment and raising questions about the future of one of the world's most important democracies and economies. What happened? President Yoon declared martial law in an unexpected late-night TV address, accusing the opposition Democratic Party of engaging in anti-state and activities and sympathizing with North Korea. He also cited the party's attempts to impeach top prosecutors and reject a government budget proposal as reasons for invoking emergency powers. Martial law temporarily transfers civilian authority to the military during times of crisis. Yoon's decree banned political activities, including protests, rallies, and even actions by political parties. The announcement shocked the democratic nation, triggering immediate protests and a rare bipartisan backlash in parliament. Within hours, lawmakers stormed past military barricades at the National Assembly, held an emergency meeting, and unanimously voted to block the decree, a decision Yoon was constitutionally bound to follow. By dawn, Yoon withdrew the martial law order and removed deployed troops. However, he accused the opposition of obstructing his administration's efforts, further deepening the political divide. A deepening political stalemate. South Korea has been embroiled in political deadlock for months. The opposition Democratic Party holds a parliamentary majority, and Yoon's approval ratings have plunged due to scandals and controversies since his 2022 election. Key points of contention include the opposition's push to impeach Yoon's appointees, such as top prosecutors accused of mishandling cases involving Yoon's wife. The First Lady has faced allegations of stock manipulation, which the presidential office denies. Yoon's administration has struggled to advance campaign promises, including tax cuts and deregulation, as opposition lawmakers block key legislation. Public and international reactions. The martial law declaration sparked outrage and confusion across the country. Protesters gathered outside Parliament late Tuesday, demanding Yoon's resignation and vowing to prevent a return to authoritarian rule. Signs reading, "Never Again," reference South Korea's painful history of military dictatorship, which ended in the 1980s. The United States expressed grave concern over Yoon's decision but welcomed the lifting of martial law. South Korea is a key U.S. ally, hosting nearly 30,000 American troops as part of a defense pact against North Korea. The U.S. emphasized the importance of democracy in maintaining the bilateral relationship. What happens next? The political fallout is far from over. 6 opposition parties have introduced an impeachment motion against Yoon, which could go to a vote as early as this week. If 2/3 of Parliament approve the motion, the case will move to the Constitutional Court, which could suspend Yoon's powers during deliberations. Yoon's chief of staff and several senior officials have already resigned, and members of his own party have called for the dismissal of the defense minister for recommending martial law. A rare move in modern South Korea. Martial law is unprecedented in South Korea's democratic era. The last time it was declared was in 1980 during a military crackdown on pro-democracy protests. Since then, the country has emerged as a thriving democracy and global cultural powerhouse. However, South Korea's history of authoritarian rule remains a powerful memory. Protesters have vowed to protect the nation's hard-won freedoms, ensuring the fight for democracy remains at the forefront of this unfolding crisis.